watercolor, but it's nice to like put a different spin on watercolor. And sometimes people, you know, may not think of using a skill that you already know to do something for another holiday. So Watercolor Resist is something that we were talking about earlier this year. And that was using a white colored crayon. And I'm going to use like red just so that you guys can see it on the camera. But a crayon is waxy, and the wax will make the paper resist the paint. So what I thought would be really fun is to write either a secret message to someone. Hey, Sarah.
I'm back.
I thought it would be fun to either write a secret message, or you could write a card, or maybe something like a quote if you had a really favorite quote. So I'm going to write it in a dark crayon just so you can see what I'm doing. I'm not sure if it'll be opposite or not with the video.
I'm using tape as my border.
Oh, that's a good one.
Frame. Looks like a picture frame.
And I am writing something that is always good, I think, to remind ourselves to just be strong. But it's kind of funny because I drew an Easter egg, and eggs are kind of fragile. So I'm kind of like that. So what I'm gonna do, what's that?
I wrote my niece's name.
Oh, nice. So just remember, like, if this was in white, they wouldn't know what it is. So you could actually write a card and say, you know, right here, say, with like a pen that you could see, say, add paint, and then put an arrow, and then you could send it to your friend. And then when they get it, or you'd have to say like add watercolor paint. But then when they get it in the mail, you know, they would just take whatever color they like. And I'm going to turn my camera around just so you can see. Just remember that this would be white, so they wouldn't know what it says. And it would actually be showing up right here. And your message would be popping up, which is just kind of fun to like send someone a little letter. I don't know if you guys ever had a pen pal, but I did when I was young. Yep. That was really fun to do. And you could do. I mean, they could
see his name.
What's up?
I can see my niece's name.
Oh, nice. So you could actually like do one for them, and you could send them one that's not done. I'm gonna grab some blue because I think it might be fun to have a little bit of a rainbow effect here. And I'll show you something else with this paint. It's kind of neat. You can, I just got to wake that paint up, wake it up with a little bit extra water. Sometimes when you're starting, you need extra water just to really wake the paint up. That's what I do. I just kind of rub it together. So what I like to do is kind of take two colors and you rub them together. So that was the purple. That was the purple, and this is the pink. And now what we're going to get is this nice, when we overlap, we're going to get this nice kind of ombre, gradual color in the middle.
Like a dark purple?
Yeah. And same with like the purple and the blue up there. You know, we've got like a purple, and then I'm going to take the blue again.
Yellow.
And I'm going to just kind of go over it, and you end up getting like a third color in the middle. don't know if you can see that. That one's a little bit lighter. I'm going to try again.
I'm doing yellow.
I think you can see it. Yeah. Nice.
Love watercolor painting.
Me too. And for this one, I thought I would show you guys how to do like a sunset.
Ooh.
Now you could do this with a white crayon or no crayon at all. Okay, so if you wanted to, just some people like to do rays and some people like it to look like more natural. Just depends on your style. There's really no wrong way to do it. And some people like to just have fun with it, right? So what I like to do is take a couple colors. I gotta think, what's a sunset? Maybe some yellow. So I'm gonna wake up my yellow paint.
You want to see mine? Oh, what's it?
Yeah.
Out.
Ooh, that's really pretty.
Pretty.
I'm doing another one. I got big thing of watercolor paper.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm not gonna use it because I'm gonna use the stuff I got in my kit.
Are you gonna make another one, Sarah?
Yes, definitely. This is so much
And
fun.
I want everybody to know that, like, if you're first painting, like, you know, if you're watching this at home and you don't have this stuff and you're like, oh, I want to try that later, and your first painting doesn't come out exactly how you want, that's okay. You know, like a lot of times mine doesn't come out the way I want the first time. You know, it's just practice and you can just have fun with it. So now I'm going to take an orange. So I'm taking a couple different colors. I'm taking yellow, orange, red. I might put some purple in my sunset. I don't know. And paper really soaks up a lot of paint and water,
That's good.
right?
That's awesome.
Yeah, so, you know, overlap the colors and you'll get really nice effects. You can kind of be gradual right there.
Sorry, I'm making a lot of noise in my tape.
Oh, you know, tape is really nice to like kind of frame it in. It's a great idea.
Where's my other mark? Crayon. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. I took my crayon and broke it in half.
That's okay. Now you have two.
Yeah. I thought that was a good idea.
I always break my crayons like every session because I push so hard.
I broke my in half on purpose.
Really?
So I got two white crayons.
I really
I can't
do.
wait till I can't wait till we do the rocks. The rock
I'm
painting.
I'm a hard colorer, I guess.
I can't wait till we do the rocks
Yeah, that's like my favorite.
with the crayons.
Okay, so I like to overlap, and you can see wherever you overlap, no matter what color you pick, you're gonna get this like really cool like third color. You know, so if you know what colors you're putting together and they make awesome, but if you're, I'm gonna turn my
I'm
light
doing a
on.
black right now.
Okay.
It's like a gray kind of like.
Oh, there we go. I'm just turning the light on so you can see it a little better. But you know, if you were doing primary colors, or I think I'm gonna add purple. A lot of people don't think about this, but sometimes in sunsets, there's like a little bit of purple at the bottom.
I didn't do a
Or
sunset. I did like this like drawing with lines.
Oh, nice.
I'm curious how it looks. I'm curious
Oh, I
how it
wanna
looks.
see.
Ah.
I'm curious
Do a
how
little
it'll
pink.
look. Don't know what it is yet. You don't know until you paint it.
True.
Exactly. Like, I didn't know I was gonna do a sunset, but I just really wanted to. Probably because it's so pretty out.
It's
was-
warm out today.
Yeah.
I got out for a walk today
Oh,
With
good.
before class, so
That's so good for you.
not in the woods, on the road.
Oh my gosh. Well, our road is so muddy. It's like being in the woods. So I'm just kind of playing with color here, but you can imagine that if you colored something in, could be an Easter egg, could be a sunset or a tree, all of that
All-
would be resisted. Let me turn my camera around.
I'm doing a
Um,
blue on the bottom right now.
Nice.
You can't really see the crayon though.
Right. Yeah. And so that is where you could have fun sending something to someone. I think this COVID is a great time to actually utilize
You can't see what you drew. It's
snail
nice.
mail. It is
I sent-
hard. It is
I
hard.
sent a package out to my friend Joanne. I just sent a
Yep.
I sent a package up to my friend Joanne. From who I'm friends with who moved away. I sent out her package just today
Nice.
of different stuff I do, like stuff I made and stuff to
That's so
do.
nice. I think it's especially like now, yeah, what Brooke was saying, when we're far apart, it feels so good to get mail and connect that way.
Well, Emma, I need your later. I'll talk to you later, Emma.
Okay.
Like, it might be nice to do something like this where you tell them to add watercolor paint. You could draw something simple. I was kind of thinking of doing like an Easter bunny hunt as a little maze, and obviously like you would be able to, I'll show you with my crayon, but
You daughter
You
could do
wouldn't-
that, right?
yeah, I was kind of thinking I would send this to a little kid I know. And maybe I'd have a big egg at the end, because bunnies are kind of hard to draw, but eggs I can do.
What about your daughter? Can't you send it to your daughter and surprise her?
Yeah, I could totally do that. So I'm thinking,
Oops, I have
Yeah.
3 crayons now.
if this was all in, oh, and I could start it with a carrot.
Oops, now I got 3 crayons.
Okay. So you could have a carrot at one end and an egg at the other, and then they watercolor paint over it. And then
I'm gonna do that for my niece
this is
Sage.
all in white, they're not gonna see it, but when they paint, they'll see it's a maze.
Oh, I'm gonna do that for Sage.
Yeah, just like, something fun and easy, or you can make it into a game where you say, go back 2 steps.
Or
I feel like we do a lot of wacky games now. I think it would be really fun to make up a game, and say, oh, that's pretty, Sarah.
thank you. That's with the tape off.
I always love that.
Thank you. It's got, I can see Sage's name. I can't see her E though.
Oh, that's okay. Well, now you know how hard to push.
Right. I got
And if
3 crayons.
If you had any white paint, maybe you could go over it.
I do
with
have
the
white.
Yeah, if you could go over the E.
I can rewrite it too as well.
Yeah. So it's kind of fun. Secret messages like were super big when I was growing up, except they were done with like this special marker. And then you were really sad when like you ran out of it, but the marker came with this book and it was like $4, which was like a lot of money. So
I had a friend, right, in school. The teacher had us write a letter to somebody in the class and write to ourselves actually when we were done with school, write a letter to ourselves and then they would mail it to you afterwards.
that's a lot of fun. Yep. I've
It
done
was
that.
fun. I got a letter I wrote to myself in high school. in the mail a while ago. I don't have the letter anymore. I got rid of it.
Oh, that's kind of fun because you usually forget like what you wrote.
And we get to write a letter to our friends.
It's on my game. I don't know what else I would add, guys, but I feel like if you were thinking about this for a while, you could really make a fun, cool game. Send it to a friend, and they would be excited to get something in the mail.
Yeah.
I know that I've been going to the post office a lot, just like Emma said. It's really fun to send out packages now. So nice job,
I'm
Sarah.
doing another one. I'm gonna do one on my big canvas, on my big watercolor paper.
Alyssa, is there anything you would like to see us draw today or paint? No? Okay, if you think of something, you
What
could
is the
write it in the chat. I don't know why I can't hear you, but if you write it in the chat, if you think of anything.
And what about Easter Bunny?
Yeah, an Easter bunny. I was thinking also for Brooke's game, a mud pit, maybe lose a turn, slide back
Yeah.
2 steps.
Okay,
I'm
I
gonna do
I think I could do a really simplified Easter bunny. I'm gonna give it a shot.
Well,
No,
what
no
about a game board?
but I think a game board, I love that idea.
I'm gonna make
So
one
this
for
is-
stage.
This is gonna be my bunny tail. Uh-oh. We'll see
Talking
how
about
this.
thing. Talking about paper. It's getting away from me.
He might look like a chicken too when we're done. I don't know.
That looks cute. So far.
Great.
I'm not good at drawing bunnies, but I'll see my dears.
I'm not really sure, but my little bunny, I feel like on the side, he needs eyes, I guess. And he's definitely not artist quality, but he's happy. Maybe he needs a little carrot.
He's so cute.
You should do
He's a
something like
carrot.
this for
I
one of
like
the classes.
Yeah, I like what you have going on there, Sarah.
We should do that for one of our classes with watercolor.
That's what we're doing right now.
No, you I mean with tape.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you remember when we did that last summer, Sarah?
Yes.
The
We
tape
used
is a-
watercolor though. What did we use? Acrylic.
With acrylic paint. We should try it with watercolor though.
Yeah.
The tape is a great thing to have, like painter's tape, or if you have washi tape or masking tape. It makes it look so good after. I go through tape really fast here, and it's funny because I go through tape really fast at my work. So I
Me too.
usually end up stealing it from my house and bringing it to work because my clients will say, we need tape, and then I just take whatever supplies I don't have at work, so I just bring them in. I just kind of relocate things. I'll be like, oh, they needed purple, so I brought it in from home. But yeah, I think it's a lot of fun.
At summer camp. It's our summer camp, and I had one of the camp.
You could
Can we do that too?
Yeah, and you could do some of those designs in crayon, and then you could watercolor over it if you know those designs.
I did my hand, and I just like this.
Ooh.
Looks like flowers.
Oh, that's
Look,
pretty.
flower.
Oh, it does look like flowers. Are you gonna put like a
Flower.
stem on it?
It's a flower. I'm gonna put stem on it. It's a flower. One big flower.
Aw, I love flowers. I can't wait to plant them.
My flowers are doing good. The ones we did last week. Until last week, it's starting to flower a little bit.
Oh, nice.
Come on, stay on my plate. Stay on my canvas. There you go. That's my stem. Looks like a
Aw,
tree.
I like
It's a
that.
tree, actually. With
That's really
multicolor. It's a tree. Looks like a tree.
That's really cool. Yeah, I think you could have a lot of fun with that. Oops,
Oh,
I'm just trying to
there we
turn my
go.
camera. I think you could have a lot of fun with that crayon, you know, doing a lot of different things.
Yeah, this is some of my big piece of paper too. And that's a flower.
Wow,
I
you're
love
fat.
watercolor painting. I love watercolors.
You're super. You know, I had my bunny on top of the hand, but like if you kept adding like designs, it might end up looking really interesting at the end. Kind of like what I call a scribble drawing when I'm at work and I'm an art therapist. It's just a bunch of drawings that, you know, you try and make something out of. Usually like when you're not looking, but
Here.
it's kind of a variation of it. Nice. Yeah, just keep going. Fill that page. That looks awesome.
That's what I'm doing.